Be waiting. Oh, we're online. Hello, everybody. So today I shall be doing a live stream of me making a live stream. Yay! Isn't that nice? Yes. Okay, so yeah, pretty much I'll get into it. I'll actually just show you so far what I have got done. So here firstly we have the main sort of screen, which I spent a fair bit of time on. It has changeable backgrounds, which I'm gonna keep consistent throughout all the backdrop bits that I need. Then I can set up names and a countdown on the screen. Uh, if yeah, and then there's these dashes here, which will then allow you to have a best of 5 games. You know, I can also change the colors of those dashes there. Yeah, actually, I'll yeah, turn off the, right, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, nah, we don't need the music on, but yeah, pretty much that, all that music you heard, is from one of our friends at school, so it's, quite nice. So yeah, we're gonna show them off a bit, show off the stuff. Also, so yeah, I've got this app here that I can use to be able to change the names, so we can have anyone in chat. Okay, no. So be Rags, and away we can have go. It's just, yeah, sorry, made up on the spot there. Anyway, you can have that there, and then you've got the dashes for the time, and you can also set a time, a certain time. It's not relative to any sort of time, like 12 o'clock or something, but it's quite convenient to use, so that's why I've chosen to go with that. So pretty much we got that and everything. So it's pretty, this screen is already done already. So we're just gonna switch back to the commentator screen, which is pretty much done, other than the fact that I don't quite know what's going to go down the bottom here. Maybe I'll shift these panels up a fair bit probably, as well as the fact that this is just a webcam view, but I also, if I'm streaming at home, I want to be able to use the droid cam piece when I want to use it myself. So it's going to be, I'm also making this uh I'm also making this for other people as well, so I'm releasing this to the whole committee of esports at our school, Westlake Boys Esports. So pretty much they can use it for if they ever gonna do a stream. So yeah, that's why I'm setting up this stuff just for me, because and while I'm putting in a webcam, because probably more people are gonna have that than Droid Cam in particular. So pretty much, since I've already got the webcam set up for this stream, running off OBS, recording OBS, it should just pop up here, and we should just be able to, here, enable audio. 1080. Okay, maybe it's possible that it's not letting me because I'm already using it on the other stream here. But I think we can still go. You can still align it. So center alignment. Then we want to go. You can take this position. And also, yeah, completely. And then we also want to take this position. And go and apply it to that. You open it. Okay, well it's not working really, but okay, well it's not working. But let's just move on from there. Okay, so next what I am gonna do, what I have planned is to go ahead and do some work on the overlay. So pretty much the overlay is here. And then we have this a screenshot I took in game. Just to go ahead and be able to see if it lines up properly in OBS, which you can see it lines up pretty well, but I don't think quite as well as it does in the in Photoshop. So I'll go into here and open it up so we can modify it, because the overlay I don't think looks very good right now. It's sort of clunky in it. I think the color scheme sort of clashes. It's not looking very classy. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go to so I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go try and just experiment with some colors. Feel free to mention any colors if you're in chat, but yeah, otherwise just yeah, we'll find something that looks good. So gonna go rectangle button. So I'm pretty much using a gradient here. So I'm just gonna change the colors. And I think we can okay, and that would be so we're gonna go and look at this is matching what looks worse, that or that. Okay, yeah, they both look pretty bad. So in that case, what we want to do is go ahead and maybe not even have the outside bits. Maybe that's a bit of a over need, not as in like we don't need it. So we can just chuck those, maybe. Okay, does anyone check? No? Okay, well it's okay. Just keep going. So if we set the thing to 0 and go to here, which I think I have loaded with the PSD file. Okay, well I've clearly saved it somewhere else. Okay, so let's just keep going. So how's your day going? So yeah, cool things that I've found. So recently I've been yeah, doing a fair bit of streaming at school and other places. I've been trying to get into sports broadcasting, but hopefully soon I'll get to do some more sort of camera type, real, like yeah, physical broadcasting, like this traditional stuff. Because I haven't got to do much of that with the esports, so it should be good. I've got a few things set up that a few events that I'm gonna stream in real life, and that should be good. Yeah. So what we gotta do is we gotta save this as on my computer. We're gonna just save it over there. Then it should, whenever we save here, it's gonna update info in here, because OBS seems to support Photoshop files, which is handy because then it just updates as soon as you save. So right here is the Valorant overlay. If you don't know what Valorant is, it's a FPS esports game that we played that was played at our school last year. I actually did commentating for a little bit of it. It wasn't too good. I think I should have maybe said a bit less and thought about my words a bit more, but I think everything is going to improve this year, including that if I do end up doing any casting this year. Although I think we've got a fair few good, nice, cool kids turning up from year 9 that'll be in the esports committee, hopefully, and we'll get a better result thanks to them. Yeah, so pretty much when it comes to the whole broadcasting side of things, I get quite excited about it, and seems to be going pretty good so far. Hopefully we don't get too many more lockdowns in New Zealand. We got a mini one a few days ago, because then that'll be really good for doing all that outdoor broadcasting, considering how lucky we are compared to the rest of the world. Wherever you're watching from, it's nice to meet you. So, and if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a Valorant overlay for the OBS stream, OBS esports, school esports stream that I've planned to make, that should be being used for the entire year of esports, hopefully. Yeah, I've got a different color scheme for each game, but other than that, it's pretty identical. So we get that uniform look that you probably want with when you want stuff looking professional. So back to the Valorant overlay is getting a bit intense. Yeah, so yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and see what's happening. Hi there, not Albu. Cool to see you. Yeah, so pretty much I'll catch you up on what we're doing. So pretty much what I'm doing is, so pretty much this stream is about making the overlay for the all of the esports this year at Westlake boys, and should be pretty good. So far what I have is this intro screen here, which has video as well as a best of 5 dashes. You can set people's names, it has a countdown. That's all done. Then we have a commentator screen that I'll have to fix later because it's not broken, it's actually pretty much done, but I'll have to set up later so that it can support my Android cam screen. And then pretty much what we're working on now, what I'm working on now, is this overlay here, which is for Valorant. So it's gonna try and fit the theme, and it should come out good in the end, although I might need some help making it. It's not looking the best right now. Yeah. So I'll just get into the making of the Valorant overlay. which will be good. So pretty much this text here is just so I can line up the text in the OBS. Yeah. So here for the stroke I had about 12 side, and I don't think it looks that good. If you have a different opinion, just type that in chat. But overall, I just you type your opinion in the chat if you want. But overall, I think this isn't a very ignore the white bits. Those transparency doesn't seem to work as well with just the PSDs, but it's faster to do. So the final image will have right transparency. But pretty much here, this is, yeah, I just don't think this looks as good as it could be. I think it looks a bit too chunky considering how much information it was on it. If we have a look at one of the ones I made last year, I'll just pull up some video. So let's just go into a top 5 video.
Placing swarm grenade.
Pretty much you can see up here I had overlay bits of things sticking out. I think it actually looks pretty fine. I think I might just stick with that actually now I see it. Yeah, have a different opinion, I think you put that down, but yeah, I think actually I'll just stick with the Valorant overlay from last year. It's good enough. Yeah. Or just do a slight remaster of it. So, we've got Valorant thingy here. Just gonna group that. So yeah, just turn that off, and gonna add some boxes. So pretty much to get that angle. Oh, okay. Yeah, number of sides 6. There, and pretty much what I do is I align it to. So what I want to do is I want to align this so that the angle going along here is same with the angle there, and then pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and align that. And then once I do that, I can extend the piece there, extend the block. I think that looks about right. There's not much aliasing on it, and when it's in that formation, it looks pretty close. Actually, we can just put it directly. That looks down 1 point. Okay, that's good. So pretty much we're gonna go ahead and pop that down a few notches until it's in line with this part here, the base line along here. I think that's about right. Yeah, want to get it exactly on point because this is gonna be what it's gonna look like for most of the year, so it should look good. Do I want it that low down? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just stretch it out to where it should be, and then we'll take another look at it. So, when it comes to the stretching this piece out here, I'm gonna go grab and use the direct selection tool. So pretty much what I can do is I can grab this and drag out the piece without affecting the piece. This is not all. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to, is that the right tool? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, so we need this direct select tool, and then I'm gonna try drag it out without anything bad happening. No. No. Oh, don't go there! Why Photoshop? Just do what I want. Just do what I want to do. Why don't you just work? Like, most of the time it's good. So, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so it lines up. Yeah, we got a cool overlay thingy. Yay! Tell mum. Oh man, oh I got a overlay. Yay! Cool new thingy. Then we bring down the opacity till it looks good with the rest of it. And let's go on. Just overlays. I do quite like that look where it sort of combines with the screen. So should be around what looks like 45%. 45. And then we've got a good transparency for this overlay. So then actually it might be even less than that. Okay, let's just keep going till it looks about the same color and shade. That's about 30%. Fine. Okay. Deal. Yeah, so we've got that sorted. I'll try and see if I can get this sort of curved bit on the edges here. So the happen there. Okay, so what? So this is gonna be called Team 1. Team 1. Here we go. So that means now we've got a bar for the player's name. Sort of just remastering that. I know I showed you there. Maybe do it slightly better. Look at it. Give it another look again. Is there a way to give it a Bezier curve? That doesn't look like the way to do it. Surely, yeah. It's a bit odd, but hey, that's how Photoshop rolls, it seems. Yeah, that's not what we want. Instead, what we want, Photoshop, give it to us, please, is we would like to have be able to just add the little curves to the little points. What happens if we draw another polygon? 6 and 5. It does add curve, okay. So that's how I should have done it. Then, well, in that case, I should go ahead and align this with this. then line that to there and just pull it up till it fits. There we go. Got some epic hexagonal squares. Now we want 20. Just give it more. See if it looks good. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's just go back and tweak that. Let's take a look at 10. Still doesn't look like rubbish. Oh, okay. I don't know what this does anyway, so let's just see. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's definitely not what we want. There we go. And then pretty much just, yeah, need to get that beveling correct, which seems to be the tricky obstacle. We just need to get it right. Yeah, no, that's too much. 4. Hey, that's getting sort of close. Hey, that's pretty close. Hey, cool, yay, ooh. Actually, let's use this for the overlay instead. Okay, so we're gonna go drag it out like the other one. Ooh, okay. And hold the point. Then move it out. Should be perfectly straight. I'm not totally sure how I turn off snapping. I'm wondering, is it, yeah, it's gotta be somewhere, right? How to snap in photo. Actually, I do remember we are able to retransform the points. So we can go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do 5. 4. Yeah, that looks straight cool. Nice, we'll go with that. Oh, it's nice square boxes. Ooh. Gonna go ahead and pull this down to the same 30 points or so. Yeah, 40. Maybe it's not properly wide. Let's see if it looks better that way. Maybe. Of course, in different scenarios it'll look different, so can't be totally sure. Oh, I'll just go with full white instead. That seems more of a safe bet. So yeah, we'll just go with that, and then once that's happened, we can then go ahead and export it, duplicate it, export it to OBS, and see what it looks like. So just this process, it's like a repetitive thingy here. So 2, 2. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I think 4 is the right point. There, okay, cool. We got it, yay. We did it. Me too. I want to duplicate this layer. Drag. Align. I want it to be in the same position as the other one. Is eyeballing it okay? Maybe. Yeah, ooh. It's getting pretty aligned. Don't know what it's snapping onto there, but it looks pretty close, so I'll just go with that. And we can export that and go to OBS. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, we got team bars now. Whoa, what's happening? Whoa. Nah, anyway, we're just gonna do it. Yeah, I'll stop making fun of it. Yeah, so we got the bars. We wanna get some aligned text. How do you do that? What you do is you go ahead and you then just go to Photoshop, put some text or teams, as in, actually Laura Ipsum is fine, we can go with that. That's gonna be my team name. Pretty bad, but yeah, or team name at least, but for demo text it's absolutely fine. And what font are we doing? I think we're doing, not sure if we're doing Valorant font or if I'm doing the normal font. I think I'm just gonna go with this one, the one that we have on the overlay. So yeah, anyway, want to get into broadcasting. So when it comes to OBS, I started a couple years ago when I started high school, and it's actually, once you've learned OBS, after about 1 year, you learn most of it, and you just keep learning lots of little bits that improves your stream, and then you like get into the world of external add-ons and tools and stuff, and it just all adds up. Overall, I think, yeah, doing this, going back to sort of like a basic stream setup relatively, it's not gonna have many plugins and that sort of stuff, because I want to keep it simple for use with other people's computers and setups that might be different. So yeah, it's quite interesting considering I tried this last year, and it's gonna be a lot more, hopefully a fair bit more successful this year. I think that's the center. Let's turn on the back, have a look. That looks center good, yes. Yeah, okay, that's good. And we're gonna go copy this. Just put it on this side. It's a bit hard to see just in that transparent section. That's not what I want. Good, yeah, that's good. Okay, so we just go and turn this off. Save, and it should be there. There we go. So we got our lined up text. Now all I have to do is go ahead and add some text elements, dynamic text elements inside OBS. So, and then we're gonna have a okay, yeah, so gotta name things with tags for what scene it is in, because OBS will only let you have one name on all scenes, and so that means sort of and you sort of tags to it in the name, and that's okay. But yeah, it just means I'm more organized this year because I know that stuff now. It's not a problem if you know it. For some reason, like OBS and in for some reason, lorem ipsum, no, sorry, Photoshop font doesn't line up with the same sizes in OBS. So we had a what size font in here? Cancel. I don't know. I pressed it. So pretty much with this font we have it 60 points. Now if we go, this could line up potentially, but normally it doesn't. If yeah, no, it doesn't line up. So I'm gonna go ahead and, although the positioning does work. So if I go and use the position of this text, which I should be able to do by going into transform mode, I can go. Actually, I don't want half pixels. That's not very etiquette, is it? So I'm gonna go copy this, just go and place it in there. Pretty much pop that bad boy in there, and then go ahead, all the stuff in Photoshop, or at least without doing anything else to it, is center the line. So as long as I put center my own objects and then use its coordinates, it lines up perfectly, which is real handy. Just give it a blue because it's team 1. It's a normal color scheme for your teams. Uh, 60. So I think maybe just purposely go like this, and then I'll be able to see better. And then 74, just finishing it up each time, and that looks about right. So I think I'll leave that one there because I'm gonna remove the text behind, so it's gonna be all fine. Oh yeah, this color should be black. Yeah, and pretty much I can go ahead and do that, and now it is on its own. So it's yeah, it's looking good, looking clean. Just go for a moment. Feeling a bit thirsty. Okay, so yeah. So to recap, we got the first bit of text in, and now we're gonna get the second one. So I'll just, to make this easier, just copy and paste this as a duplicate, because text can do that in OBS, which is nice. You don't need to make a second one, you can just copy it. So, get color, and then get the red on there. And this might need to change colors. So green something here gives you that look. Okay, and then we just need to simply go to Photoshop, then go Control T, and actually just get the second number, because we already have it aligned with the first one, as it's a full-on duplicate of the first one, including its location. So simply just go and plonk those numbers into there, and it should be all good. There we go, and save. And now we have a editable overlay piece, which is very good, and it's fully lined up. This is the way I've done it for most of the other this is the way I've done it for most of the text that needs to change in the scene, including that clock and the team names on the first page, and some of the other bits. I don't actually do it for the commentator's intro text beneath, because I had already set that up in OBS and it was looking good, so yeah. Don't know what these two here are, but yeah, it's maybe a remote access thingy or something, feature like that. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about that today. Pretty much just gonna pop open bits, and as you can see, it auto updates with the relevant team information, which is why I went with the app thing rather than manually typing the thing in, although I could have actually made my own text files, but don't worry about that. This is convenient in my opinion. So that's the Valorant done. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll lock these down. I don't want these moving. Precious numbers. Alignment. Thinking here maybe white. All white might look better. I still have to make the background for Valorant, so I'll be doing that soon as well. I'll do that just after this. Okay, it's not live. So, and you've got yourself the top part, which is sort of neat. So, yeah, go on with that. Just shorten that to Valorant game, so that don't have any super long names for our scenes, because that could potentially get a bit confusing. So, intro. Okay, move this. It doesn't have anything, because it's really not that useful just having more. So, yeah, already got an intro, so that's fine. Just this one. Yep. All good. You didn't see that. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about that. But pretty much we can go. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the background. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna get to show my pretty large overlay. Esports overlay. Here we go. Yeah, so pretty much I got the commentator intro and the normal intro all integrated into this one scene. And pretty much what I do is I put the game's logo and the colored background I want behind it. So in this case, this one's for League of Legends. Then I've also got one for Rocket League. And then I also go and put on there a different logo. So pretty much what's gonna happen now is I'm just gonna make another layer. So it's gonna be just gonna do a color fill. This is gonna be the so there we go. This doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna do a overlay. Just gonna do an overlay on it. So pretty much what happens is it gives you more flexibility after you make it, as far as I can tell, if you use this. So this is what I'm gonna use. So gonna keep the opacity maxed out, and then I got some of the colors from Valorant. Don't. And pretty much gonna go ahead and just put that in there. Definitely gonna have some navy, and maybe also a bit of the white in between it all. And I think here I'm gonna go get, so they've got a slightly different white for their setup. Don't know if not totally sure yet if that looks any good, but it is different, so maybe that's what's important. Yeah, not always perfect, not buggy or anything, so we're just gonna, okay, I'll just take this one here, and we're gonna go grab some of this red here and slap it into this slot here, and then there, boom, we get some red. Pretty nice. We can go ahead and drag this out and get some edges looking stuff. That is also completely, yeah, styly sort of looking stuff. Actually cut that off mostly, and then just give it a bit of angle. I think can't do that. I don't want to. So I don't want to make it exactly the same sort of line as those ones. But a bit of a different look. So it's gonna go ahead and be on here, a bit of a different angle. It actually looks okay there. I think I'll keep that for now. We might change it in the future. I don't know if this color scheme really looks that good, but I do want to have a bright color scheme for this setup. So this will be good. Cut it back a bit more from there. Don't want it going all the way up. But then again, I could also angle it more, get some more of that separation. I think this is good. Okay, so I'll go with, what about spin that around. Well, yeah, okay. That doesn't work. Yeah, I think we do need a bit less of the black stuff. Navy stuff, yeah. Yeah, probably going about there. It's probably ideal considering stuff I learn in art and stuff like that. Yeah, or at least it doesn't look that good in large quantities. Pretty much the Kingfisher Broadcasting logo you see there. That's pretty much us, me and my brother, doing the streams for esports, but hopefully doing some football and that sort of outdoor stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so this can be our at least temporary Valorant background. Just need to go grab some Valorant images, logo, which I do conveniently have my Valorant folder, which I pretty much downloaded all the Valorant things onto. These are the thumbnails from last year. Might use them this year. They do look pretty good, but maybe a bit too much detail. Logos, full color. Then I'm not gonna go look at that. That's sort of personal stuff. Yeah. Okay. What does the off-white have to deliver? It's gonna be in front of the noise right about here. So we get that look there. I think that actually looks pretty clean. Otherwise we have gray. That can also go there. Okay. Just want to get that line down relatively close. And just turn off the off button. And then that's what that looks like. Not very good. No, it's true. Yes, nicer. And then other option, we get navy or color. But I think the color will just go bad with it, yeah. So it's either this or this. Yeah, nah. Might as well try the other one. As you can see, not ideal in these circumstances. Very hard to read. Yeah, no. Actually, maybe with a backdrop on it. What if I just pop that there for the moment? And then I just go ahead and turn off the off-white, then go ahead and slap a drop shadow on it. Don't know if this logo is meant to have a drop shadow. I do think it probably shouldn't, because it's this sort of SVG vector looking thingy, which has quite the clean and sharp look, so it's not supposed to be done at the end. It's bad. So we're going to delete that. We're just going to go with this pretty much, and everything else is gonna get chucked. Actually, let's go move it all here. Actually, that would be a good idea, because then we can turn off the intro and we still get the background and the logo. And anyway, so what we're going to do is export as a PNG to our folder here, which I've set up so that it can be used by anyone over the sort of OneDrive linking setup. Overlay. Well, Val. Just a short way of saying it. Then we can try it out. See how it looks with the overlay, full overlay. Background now, so it might be a bit misleading considering I'm giving it to other people to use as well who might not be as experienced in this stuff as me. So yeah, gotta make sure it's good. So pretty much there. It's the Valorant background. Ooh, okay, oh no, it's not lined up, is it? Gotta turn on the go align it with that. I think maybe a bit higher. Definitely needs to be horizontally aligned to be in the center there. And I think that's good. And then just go ahead and swap it out there. You're gonna get the alignment that's better. Better alignment. It's still not great. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. PNG. Go ahead, open this in the background. Or no, that's close enough. So pretty much just have to get this as aligned as possible, which means the following its instructions that Photoshop wants me to do, because sometimes it's just smarter than me. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, like that. I wasn't very smart there. I went ahead and just exported it with the entire overlay when it's supposed to just be the background. What was I thinking? Should update in a few seconds. There we go. Nice. So, about to go and actually, we've been going for how much? Nearly a whole hour. So pretty much, yeah. This so far I think we've done good for one stream.